And you went from I don't know.
You guys, we're going to just start. Okay, you can keep eating all that. So, we're just gathered today, obviously, because one of our, most dedicated, most, I don't know how even to describe you to make it worthwhile, worthy of you, I think. But I'm just going to say a little bit, and I'm hoping that other people will chime in. Kathleen, my experience here at Mass Metal has been, a good one. My thought always of Mass Mental, though, is, a few people that I think of that are kind of like bedrock, that they're the ones that represent it, they're the ones that kind of, keep the doors open and get, keep everything running, and the people that kind of like everybody thinks of when they think of Mass Mental. And to me, you are Miss Mass Mental. I don't know if that's a compliment. I mean it as a compliment.
Where's the tiara?
I know. I'm sorry there's no tiara today. I apologize for that. But also, so I'm hoping people will chime in. I just wanted to say too that Kathleen, everybody, anytime we needed coverage for some group, it was always kind of ask Kathleen. She may be able to do it, and 9 times out of 10 you said yes, and that that was so wonderful and fantastic, and you just made this place run so well. So thank you very much.
I'd like to be next. Kathleen is a saint. There is no doubt. I'm just going to follow up on what's already been said. Colleen, hi. I'm so glad. I'm so glad Veronica invited me to this affair.
For anybody who doesn't know, Sandra started Continuing Care. She's the founder of Continuing Care and was my boss for many, many years.
Yes, but I've been gone for almost 9.5 years. So, but practically everybody here, I know, all the old timers. This is the heart of Mass Mental Health Center in this room. Anyway, Kathleen, from my perspective, is like the poster child for a clinical staff person working with the seriously mentally ill. She has so many skills and talents, including, of course, a rock-solid clinician, creative thinker. She is so respectful of everybody else on the teams, working with the
Some things never change.
That's one of them. Working with all of the community people that form the teams, the residential people, the rehab people, certainly the medical care providers, and that was a big thing. A big thing always with Kathleen is to be an advocate for medical care, believing that the clients should have the same medical care that you and I would have if we walked into Brigham and Women's. That, of course, is probably still an ongoing issue, not yet resolved. But the other thing about Kathleen is that she will always step up to the plate. Always step up to the plate. No matter what it is, whether it's utilization review, what are some of these other things we had to do? Quality assurance, and with the DMH, of course, the Community Mental Health Center is a very heavily monitored, as everybody here knows, system, both from central office DMH as well as your third-party payers. So there's always some project or other that is going on that, through the years, documentation that's necessary, new approaches to writing records, for example, different ways of doing things. And Kathleen would be the first person that would step up to the plate and say, I'll help, I'll do it, I'll provide some, leadership. Terrible loss, I think, for the center. Terrible loss, yeah. But I see there are other faces around here, other people. that have some of the same qualities, maybe not in the quantity. But I think her legacy will go on. Will go on here. I certainly hope so. And I wish you well in your retirement, Kathleen.
Sure, other ones. Hi, people don't know me. My name's Kelly McCormick. I'm a captain with the Boston Police Department. In 1988, I started as a mental health employee over at the old Porterway. And Kathleen was one of the first people I met, both professionally and personally. On a professional level, first thing Kathleen taught me to do is how to care for people that have mental health issues. And that's not just teaching for Mass Mental Health Center. That's followed me throughout my whole career. I've been 24 years in the city now working. I've commanded at every level. And I've had contact with mental health patients on absolutely every level. I have it to this day, every day. The skill set I learned from Kathleen, compassion, empathy, understanding, and taking the time to talk to somebody, have carried me throughout my career. On a personal level, Kathleen made me come to a Christmas party on the PQ in 1988 where I met my wife. That's been 17 years married and with a child and doing fantastic. So as I know, I've always known the effect Kathleen's had inside the Mass Mental Health Center community, but I want you to know the effect she's had outside the community. And that is by teaching myself and other people who have gone on to other professions, but used the skill set we learned with her to have a positive effect every day. And Kathleen to this day still calls me when something comes up. I still see a lot of the old MMH people, my old buddy Harvey and them around town all the time. And I love to stop. It always costs me cigarettes and Cokes, but you know, it's fun to sit down with them and talk to them and see how things are going today. And we all come back to the same days of being up here on Fenwood Road. So I just want to make sure I came over and said thank you very much.